So where we left off was down here on level 1. You found this wide room that had a massive crack in the 30-foot high ceiling. And in this 5-foot wide, 30-foot long, 45-foot deep crack, there are 20 sturges roosting in this fissure. And so I think you are all looking at this room like this is going to be a minimal XP reward for a bunch of sturges, but I think you were making the decision whether you wanted to, barbecue them all, or if you just wanted to turn around and head toward the stairs down to level 2.
I'm good either way.
Let me look what spells I have left.
Yeah, if you
Because I mean, XP is XP. I can't say no. I'm so tempted.
Yeah, a fireball would take out a lot of them in one shot. If someone
Fireball would take out most of them, I would assume.
Yeah, I got a grid on the map showing how many a 20-foot diameter sphere, or 20-foot radius, excuse me.
My name is Erin. I'm 31, and I'm
Sturges aren't very much XP though. That's only like.
Yeah, it's pittance.
How many is there in the Duke? Do I see? I see 2.
I think there are 20 of them.
What's that even work out to? Like 50 XP each?
I normally wouldn't do this, but for the sake of that, if I divided it amongst the number of players that were only here, it would be 100 each. If I divided it amongst absolutely everybody and the players that weren't here, it would be a little bit less than that.
I don't think it's worth a 3rd level spell slot.
I say let sleeping sturges lie, right?
Yeah.
You guys got better fish to fry.
They're not hurting anybody.
Yet.
Well, I don't think a bunch of sturges are really going to hurt us anyway, so.
Right. All right. Well, only way to go is back up out this hallway. So you can start moving up. The stairs down are over here. So that's presumably the direction you're heading. You have more or less explored the entirety of level 1. Now, you left a lot of things living in your wake. You didn't necessarily kill everything that you encountered. So if you were to go back to the Undertaker's territory, for example, you would find that the Xanathar Guild has taken over that territory now that you've routed the Undertakers. Xanathar has filled that vacuum and taken that territory. This fight you just had was the main Xanathar Guild outpost on this level. Right before you got down here with the Sturges, back in this area, you fought a number of goblins, bugbears, and a couple of Ettins, you'll recall. And they were all Xanathar Guild. So you've had a mixed bag when it comes to what you've been engineering on this level. And in one sense, you helped the Xanathar Guild by routing their competition, and then in another, you dealt a blow to them in taking out their main outpost on this level.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Right. Nope. Word will get around, but it doesn't get around that fast necessarily. But
They don't know it was us.
Say, we weren't looking for a fight. We were happy to be their allies. They're the ones who started it. It's not our fault.
Yeah, they wanted the magic items that you found.
Right.
It's not my fault they're not fireproof.
How are you to know, right?
Yeah, how was I to know that the goblins weren't fireproof?
Now, as you come up passing here, a couple of you might have not recognized the new token, but this is where you encounter this wizard. An apparently, is it more or less human-looking wizard?
Yeah, human-looking wizard on the ceiling, upside down.
Upside down on the ceiling. So this is what you see as you come around the corner here. You can react however you'd like to react to an upside down wizard.
What the hell?
I wish I could say what? Is it going to get weirder from here?
Probably.
How are you doing that? Is this another gravity spell?
Nope, just magic. So, hello.
Why are you all by yourself?
I was with people, but I lost them. And what are you doing here?
Fame and fortune?
Oh, same here. Name is Donovan. And
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
it's
you can tag along with us if you don't mind the flesh golem.
which flesh golem?
I'm point to sloth. That one.
Oh, whose undead is this?
That is a revenant that the group found. Actually, not far from here. He was trapped in a pit, and he said that he wanted to get revenge on the people who murdered him. So he said he would be willing to help the group if they wanted to tag along on his murder mission. So he's got the feeling he can naturally sense where his targets are, and he knows that he has to go down another level. So he's eager for you guys to go down.
Oh, so not spell, no necromancer. You're on your own.
Yep, he is on a mission. Where is it here? There it is. That's his vengeful tracker. So he knows the distance and direction against the creatures that he seeks revenge. And he was an adventurer like you all, but his adventurers, his companions rather, turned on him and murdered him after he accused them of keeping, an extra share of the treasure. So he's on a mission to go along with that, and the party is apparently helping him with that vengeance quest.
I would hope someone would help me, so.
Handy. All
So, if there's no further ado, Hallett says the pathway to the stairs down to level 2 are open.
Well, let's go.
Rock and roll.
Come along.
And down, down, down the stairs you go.
It's a lot of stairs.
Yeah, there's probably about 140 feet of vertical that separates level 1 from level 2. So it's not like level 2 is necessarily right under level 1. It goes down quite a ways. And I've got you guys all set on map 2. We can get here and start a new map.
About to say, you did say in chat, like, this one isn't as, like, complex as.
No, this one is.
No.
They're not all like that, but the first couple are a little bit more on the complex side. But
All right.
but it's not that way necessarily every level all the way down to 23.
Alrighty. I was just curious to see because like some weeks roll 20 is fine, and then other weeks it'll start crashing on me.
Yeah, I'm having a very long loading screen right now.
Okay.
I don't know about
Yeah.
y'all.
1 is a pretty happening level. There are a few levels where there's very, very minimal like separation. Like there's either not much there or it's just really wide open.
Wow, this page
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
finally loaded for me. All right.
Squeaky, 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 squeak. Squeaky, squeak. Squeaky, 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 squeak.
All right. You guys are ahead of me. So you're going down this long hallway. You've arrived here at level 2 of Undermountain. And let me get the level 2 description up here so I can tell you what the heck is going on. So this I see Floofer is kind of doing a reconnaissance up ahead. So he sees a small little room off to one side. Not a lot going on in there. And to the south, there's in the center of this room down here. There's a big rusted iron hand pump that you can see, but that is the reconnaissance that Floofer got from his excavations.
Yeah, I'm gonna relay that to the party. Well, there's those things and no enemy. Good news.
Just quick question: how far can Floofer see?
I think
60 feet.
he's
Okay.
got blind sight for 60 feet, right?
Yes, blind sight 60 feet.
Okay, that's great because that's good because I just wanted to see like is it just like can he see 30 feet, 60 feet? So that's good if there's no enemies in sight.
What is he? I can't tell from the token.
It's a bat. I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
post it in Discord because, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Floofer. Where? Floofer.
So cute.
Aw, there he is.
Okay, great. That's fantastic because so since you're new, my character is a drow cleric. I mean, twilight cleric, so she can see pretty far, like 300 feet. So I'm just nicknamed the group flashlight. So I'm
Right.
so used to like going into a room first, and then it's like, and then there's somebody right behind, right behind the door, and then it's like I get the first hit,
Right.
you know.
You get a,
Can you see invisibility? Nope.
you're like Rudolph. You're right out the front of the steering through the
And
storm.
I have like
Right.
the worst armor class, I'm
Right.
pretty sure too. So
All right. Yeah.
What AC do you have?
it's like let me check my sheet. I believe it's 13. Yeah,
Oh,
we found
gosh.
something, but like yeah, it's not good.
I have better AC than you and I'm not the wizard. How?
These things happen. They do.
Yeah, you need better stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully
So
we'll
I'm just like, get
find
me
some.
armor, please.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna wait for the group before I like peek my head around any corners.
Sure. There's only one way to go, so we're gonna
Yeah.
leave Luis and Marista back. They're gonna make sure nobody comes and attacks you from behind. So we'll just leave them out of this week's game.
Okay. This is a pretty big
For
room.
your AC, there's a chain shirt in the party loot.
I think I took something. I think that might have been my ult.
Okay.
Or yeah, I have hide armor on, so I think I went with that. If chain is better, I might take it, but
So Nautico, as you come around this corner, you can see trash and debris littering the floor. The walls are adorned with carvings depicting dwarfs carrying supplies. The dwarfs' faces have been chipped away and replaced with cartoonish goblin heads drawn in charcoal. Banging noises can be heard coming from the north, like a pounding, a hammering. And that's coming from somewhere up here to the north.
Okay. I will go back to the group and just relay. It looks like we might be stumbling onto Goblin settlement, and I don't know if we want to deal with that or not right now. But it looks like there is a whole room kind of area over here.
Yeah,
There's a nice big open room here.
yeah, I'm gonna go send Floofer a few corridors so we don't get ambushed by something while we go
Sure.
this way.
Sure, just a reconnaissance. Yeah, he
Yeah.
can't open doors, but he can certainly.
Squeaky squeak, found some doors, can't really go this way.
Mm.
Yeah, so those way, there's 3 doors, 1 room, and yeah. If the door's open, we're gonna hear it. We're good.
Do I have? Okay, Explorer mode is on. Excellent. All right. Yeah. So it does seem like you're coming up on to a goblin encampment if you continue this way.
Ugh, goblins.
Did we lose Sloth and the Revenant? Did they not
Oh,
move
yeah, I
down?
forgot to drop tokens for them. That's all.
Gonna crawl, squeaky squeak. That squeaky 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 squeak squeaky squeak.
There's sloth.
There's
There
a
he is.
there's a lot of goblins. Well, not a lot. There's about 5.
So what you could see in that room, because I know you could see the goblin tokens, but one of my criticisms of Dungeon of the Mad Mage is that these maps, they could have put more detail into this stuff.
Yeah.
Um, um, so I'm not entirely thrilled with how it comes out, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna just tell you what you did see in this big hall. It was a market hall. The middle of the chambers was taken up by 8 vendor stalls. There were about 20 goblins. And like 2 standing in each stall, plus a half dozen guards. And that's what Floofer could detect.
It's a goblin market.
It is.
I'm gonna relay that to the group. Have you guys heard of it?
I don't think so.
No, I only know about like the portal that they tell us to bring magic items to.
Who is the friendliest person here?
With the best charisma.
Define friendly.
Or,
You
Let's
don't
say,
look like
Orla,
someone
you're
who would murder anyone on sight.
Orla is like plus 10 to persuasion.
Oh,
Yes. Do we want to talk to these people?
Well, if they are having a market, they might have something good for sale. Maybe.
Okay. We can shop.
Yeah.
So feel free to move your way in and up. The market was up over here.
Okay.
And again, you can hear hammering coming from this direction. From here, you can hear all these sounds that you would expect to hear at a market. There's hustling and bustling, people carrying stuff, animal noises. And Floofer, I saw you did a quick reconnaissance directly to the top here, and what you saw up at the top was about a half dozen goblins that were building what looked to be a stage.
Stage.
Well, leader speech
So as you
or
come
theater.
in the door, some of the guards approach you, and let me see. All right, here we are in the market hall. So the room has a soaring 60-foot high ceiling, supported by 2 rows of stone pillars. Again, it's got the 8 vendor stalls, and now some of you can actually see a throne that lies at this end of the hall. And the goblin vendors look like they buy and sell goods, stolen goods, found goods, and it's basically all the stuff listed in the player's handbook. But particularly, they sell armor, shields, weapons, adventuring gear, food, drink, tools. They will buy anything that you have. If you want to offload anything, they will buy goods at half the normal price from you. The
Okay.
guards are kind of, you can tell, keeping their eye on you. You're the only non-goblins in the market right now, but they don't seem to be doing anything more than keeping, a watch. So it would seem that you're welcome here.
Okay, I would like to look for some armor for Nautico. It sounds like she might need some.
Yeah. I know we found that hide armor, but there's got to be something better.
Right.
Do we have anything better? Do they have anything magic?
They don't have anything magic, but they have a number of types of armor. Um, Let me. They have. What kinds of armor can you wear? First of all, are you looking for light armor, medium, or heavy?
It says I can actually go up to heavy armor.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Twilight Kid?
At
Yeah.
least according to D&D Beyond, it says I can go up to heavy armor. I also have a decent strength, though.
Right. So,
Yeah.
you could, if you want to get heavy armor, they have ring mail and chain mail.
Well, what's your dex?
The cost is 90 for the ring mail and 225 for the chain mail.
I do not have the money for that. God, yeah, I do not have the money for that right now. But my dex is like 12.
Yeah, you'd be better with heavy armor.
Better with heavy armor, yeah.
Because with medium armor, you can add up to a +2 from your dex, which would be 14.
Yeah, I mean, I have hide armor right now, which is definitely helping. But
Some
You can
items-
take the chain from the party loot.
we have
yeah, I
some
might
items
have to
that-
just wear the chainmail for right now.
We have some treasure that is worth a good amount of money. We
Yeah.
don't have a lot.
Right, but they said it was going to be half price, so whatever we would get for it would be half.
It's half price to sell, but if we tried to trade, could maybe we get closer to its actual value?
Hmm.
Yeah. What were you trading?
I'm looking at what did you say the things cost? The heavy
The
armor?
the so the ring mail was 90, and the
Okay.
chain mail was 225. That's heavy armor.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Do you
that's
have a
30.
13 strength?
Me? Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, wait, yeah, it's actually 14. Yeah, my strength is pretty high.
Okay.
The crown and the tankard together are 100. And we have a silver necklace with a bloodstone pendant that's worth 250.
What's your dex, Natako?
It says 12. Just looking at the base, it's like
So that's
14 strength,
+1.
12 dex.
Chainmail or half plate is gonna be the same for you,
Right,
and chainmail's way cheaper.
right.
Gonna go with the chainmail. Yep.
Half plate's 750 gold, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what it is at a regular market. Here, everything is 3 times the normal cost.
Ooh.
Is how much?
3 times normal cost.
Okay, so ring mail of 30, it's about
90.
90.
Right.
Yeah, it might be better to go up the surface if we want to go shopping.
Yeah. I'm gonna just really fast see if chainmail wouldn't be better than a hide. Like the chain shirt,
Yes.
since it's both medium. Is that better or is
The
that
chain shirt is better than hide, yes, by one.
okay? Then I'll switch out my hide armor for the chain shirt, and then we can just I'll write that in the
I think that puts
thing.
your armor class to 14.
There we go. Yeah, I think we found the hide armor first, and I just threw that on, and then I don't remember when we got the chain. That might have been when I was late that day.
Righto, righto.
All right,
Use the
yeah, now
shield,
I'm at
too.
14.
I don't know if you have it in your
I
hand.
do have a shield, I think, already, just with my equipment.
You must not have it equipped then.
Yeah, I did not have it equipped. That's why.
That gives you an additional +2.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really melee attack if I don't have to. But I can now. That's the point. Okay. Oh, thank you for whoever wrote that in for me. The hide armor.
Oh, I gotta still
anyone-
drop the Revenant, don't I? I dropped Sloth, right? Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Let me find that Revenant.
Is there anything anyone interested in? Interested in enough to pay 3 times its cost?
Nope,
Nope.
not that interested.
Nope, I came down here to get that kind of money, like where I could spend it without
Yeah.
thinking twice.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up.
Alright, here's Haleth. I'll drop him right here. There he is. Alright, I got Haleth down here. Alright, so you can see Nadako in particular, because you have that supervision. You can see the throne all the way at the end here. And there was a human, handsome human at that, who is kind of presiding over the Goblin Market.
Yeah, Natako's like, okay, just make a beeline to the closest person and just kind of point him out, like, hey, it looks like there's some kind of human over at the throne. I think he's in charge.
Where's the throne? Can you ping the throne again?
Yeah, I'll ping it again. I'm sorry. I keep. It's further north, like back where we came from the stairs.
Yeah, like this is a
Oh,
huge room.
Oh, way up there.
I might look at this goblin and ask him really fast.
Yeah.
Who's the human?
That's Yek the Tall. And make an insight check.
Oh god. Asking the cleric to make an insight check.
You're supposed to be good
Nice.
in wisdom.
So
I am.
you could tell
No.
there
See?
was a hint of disgust on his mouth when he said Yek the Tall.
Oh, and I say to him in Goblin, is he new here? Like just kind of being low key, like, oh, I see, he must be new. Trying to like not insinuate anything Casey understands.
Right. He said some things are new, and not everybody likes them.
See, I see. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll let my party know. Thank you.
All right.
This is a very interesting market that you have, and I will kind of pass a very quiet message of like, like we gotta keep an eye on this guy. It's like, he's interesting. It seems like the locals don't like him, but he's in charge.
Well, he's a human in charge of goblins. Of course, they're not gonna like it.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the
I'm just very
goblin.
curious what, how a human becomes in charge of a whole thing of goblins. Like, how does that happen?
Yeah, I was about to ask them that. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the goblin that.
You want to ask the goblin that? So,
Yeah.
so the goblin, he looks to his left and then he looks to his right, as if he's trying to see who's paying attention, and he actually grabs you by the scruff of your shirt, Donovan, and he pulls you in and whispers, "You see that circlet that he wears on its head?
Huh?
That's what makes him look like that. He's a goblin, just like the rest of us."
Oh, so it's like a hat of disguise.
And he's forgotten what he really is.
Got it.
There are a couple of us who wouldn't mind to see that circlet stolen off of his head, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see the reason why. And what's prevent anyone from doing so?
Well, he's got a lot of, he's got a lot of pull. He pays well, and he's got a good vision. Besides looking the way he does, he's not a bad leader. But this human stuff is ridiculous.
Hmm.
We need our old Yek back.
Alright, I'll see what if anything can do anything with it.
And with that, he lets you go, and goes about his business.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait to be in a quiet place to relate that to the party. Yeah. Anyone has something to do here, or we can keep going?
Yeah. It's a question of whether you want to explore some of these side rooms. You are free to move about the bazaar. By the way, this is not the Xanathar goblins. You're finding out that they are another tribe of goblins called the Rustbone, and they are trying to start a legitimate market here for the and hoping to even attract some people from the surface down for some of the things that they can provide, and so they are directly opposed to the Xanathar Guild and any other forces that are trying to secure these levels of Undermountain for their own purposes.
I'm gonna go around the market and ask for a map of the level. Do they have any?
There's no map, but depending on what you ask, some of them are. Let's see. All right, so if you want to know where the stairs to level 3 are, they can tell you that. They, but they don't have an accurate map of this level. They don't venture too far out from the market area here. Haleth, I almost forgot. It's very important that he's with you. He is detecting his quarry. He says one of his murderers is in this room, and he's going to go in there and he's going to kill him. And unless you propose something else right now, you can see he's really angry, and he's ready to go in and kill whatever gets in his way. So you have that situation going on. How would you all respond to Haleth?
Oh, who is it?
You
He
can go do your thing.
It says his trait doesn't. Well, he says, all right. I guess he says it's a dwarf named Copper Stormforge, and he was one of my murderers. And I don't know what he's doing in there, but I know that's where he is, and I want him dead.
Well, go get him.
So, as you approach this area, these guards actually stop you, and they say that these are Yek's private, quarters, and there's no outsiders in there without Yek's invitation.
I'm not going in there. The Revenant is going.
Oh,
Yeah, just told the Revenant, well, if he's there, you go and get it.
so you guys don't mind? I mean, if these goblins step in his way to intercede, he might cut them down, and who knows what that could touch off.
Maybe give us 5 minutes before you go there. We're gonna go somewhere else.
Now, he's looking for revenge against 3 individuals. So this would only be, one of the 3. Even if he kills this guy, there's still 2 others that he's looking for.
Right.
Yeah, we can make our way towards the stair and he can catch up when he's done with the first one.
I mean,
If that's...
do we want to help him, or do we want to just stay back?
I mean, I know
think
if it was
you...
me, what I would do. Like, I can't blame him if he ended up dead because of him.
Nah, he'll just come back.
He was so angry. So he was killed, and then apparently he was so angry and upset that he just came back to life. So
You
I
could
say the man's determined. I'm not going to get in his way, and I can't blame him fully.
if you want some information about what he might be doing in there, you could, of course, ask some of the goblins out here what they know about a dwarf being held in Yek's private quarters.
Is he held as a prisoner? Or is he held?
Well, that's precisely what they can confirm for you, that he is chained to the south wall, and he has been gagged, and his beard has been shaved off.
I assume that's a devastating blow for a dwarf.
Yeah.
Can only imagine. Well, in that case, why don't we appeal to these goblins that we should deal with him rather than them? I mean, maybe even just explain the situation and be like, he's ours to take care of.
So, Yek,
Yeah, clearly you don't like him.
you might go and talk to Yek up here to arrange something like that. And Haleth says, he can control himself, and if you can somehow secure the release of this dwarf, Haleth will gladly kill him in the tunnels without any witnesses.
All right. Maybe we should go talk to him.
Who's good at talking?
I am pretty good at talking.
Probably me as well.
You could.
Wow, he's way up there, huh?
He
I'm going
is.
to go talk to a king. That's exciting.
Hello, friend. We understand you have a dwarf.
I do. He is my prisoner, and what of it?
Oh, what did he do to you?
He murdered some of our goblins.
Oh. Well, that's understandable. Yeah, so we're actually looking for him to bring him to justice for crimes against our friend here.
We'd be
Hmm.
very happy to take him off your hands and take care of him, if you know what I mean.
Hmm. Me have something you want. Methinks a reward is in order.
What do you have in mind?
He says, "Give me 100 gold."
Where's the revenant?
Ask the revenant. He's got no gold on him.
Where is he? He doesn't have anything?
No.
Okay.
What about the maybe we could give him a crown that we have, the copper crown, in exchange. Maybe he'd like that.
Do. We have this very, very beautiful crown.
How much is it worth?
That one's worth 75.
Oh, we're
Hmm.
telling him it's worth 150.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
telling Dan. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell the king that. I told Dan that.
Right.
He says now he's wearing this golden circlet on his head, and he says, "No crown. I already have something for my head."
Oh, well, you know, copper is all the rage nowadays. Gold
Way
is very
cooler.
last season.
What else have you?
Hmm.
This amazing longsword.
Imagine.
Well, what are your tastes? What sort of things are you interested in?
Now he says gold is best. You could
We don't.
perhaps persuade him into accepting a lesser amount of gold.
I don't think we have very much gold.
Yeah, not a lot.
We have 21, and in copper, that's like 14 gold.
Right.
So that's 35 gold.
Make
What
an
if we?
offer.
How about what about the copper tankard with some gold coins inside?
How many gold coins inside?
20.
He'll take it. And it says,
Uh,
"Fair trade for an ugly, stupid dwarf."
works for me.
Excellent.
And he beckons to one of his toadies, and who runs down across the hall, and before too long, led out in chains and blindfolded is this dwarf. So I will, they march him over to you. and without a word, the dwarf just silently there. Uh, can't see. So you are free to do what you want with him.
Oh, I think
Uh,
I'm gonna take his blindfold off and let him see who's found him.
Okay.
You're coming with us.
Right. And Haleth, he's gripping the hilt of his sword so tightly that you can hear it cracking like the stretching of dry leather. That he is well, it's time for us to go back into the tunnels, isn't it?
Yeah,
yep.
I think you're right. Let's go for a walk.
All right.
Which way's the staircase?
The stairs back up is right here.
The staircase towards third level?
Oh, to go down.
Yeah.
So the directions that they can give you to get down to level 3 is that you want to look in the very southern part of this level. They
Alright.
can't give you precise directions, but they say that you should focus your search in the south, and that's where you'll find the stairs down.
Yeah. Are they aware of any monster in this level? Any particular Xanatar? Or it's just them?
Well, they say, carrion crawlers, gricks, mephits, owlbears, um, even even some beholderkin can be seen, um, and that's just what you might find wandering around. There's also, the Xanathar Guild has territory on this level that they control. Trying to think who else. What dwells here? So yeah, of course you've got the Rustbone goblins, but the Xanathar Guild has 2 watch posts on this level. There is also a Drow mage that they have seen in the company of a number of were-rats. The Rustbone goblins say they don't think the Drow and were-rats are working for the Xanathar, but they have no idea who they might be working for. If anybody, they might just be rogue. But that's the kind of things you'll encounter on this level. The goblins try not to go to stray too far, except in large groups, and sometimes those groups scare whatever is in the dungeon out of the way, so they can't say for certain where everything lies.
It's more of a general idea and direction.
Right.
Okay. Alright.
So where do you
south?
want to? Yeah, where do you want to take this prisoner? This prisoner
South?
that's being led to his execution.
Probably just lead him back to where the stairs are. Oh, we should bring him to the
Yep.
pit.
Go back up.
Go back up.
Wouldn't
yeah.
that be ideal?
Kill
Throw
him
him in
and
the
throw
pit?
him in
We
the
could
pit.
say off screen it happens. Like,
Yeah, let's the Revenant let the Revenant deal with it.
Yeah. Basically just gonna let him deal with it however he'd like.
All right, just
You do your thing, pal.
so so he wants to take you. Remember the room that was strewn with trash and debris down here right before you got into the bazaar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haleth says, let's take him in there and be done with this.
He's gonna stink up the goblins. I don't think they're gonna like it.
Well, he's gonna be out of sight of any of the goblins.
Until someone comes and dump trash in there, and he's gonna be there.
Yeah, but
Unless he's,
but you bought that prisoner fair and square. He's yours to do with as you please now.
we could throw some trash over the body. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, works for me.
All right. So Haleth, very unceremoniously, not with a lot of fanfare, just takes out his blade and Copper starts, begging for his life, but Haleth had none of it and just immediately ran him through and killed the dwarf. That's when Haleth comes back and rejoins you and says his other two quarries, he can sense them that they're on this level. There's one to the east and one to the south of here. Though he can't obviously navigate precise directions, he can only tell the general direction.
Well, everything looks like it's going south, so let's go south.
Right? All right. There is a door here at the end of the market that you could go south this way. There's also a door down here, if you can see my ping.
Yeah. Can just ask the goblin if they're guarding something or not.
No, this is just an entrance to the dungeon, and so they stand guard here. All the entrances are covered, but they're happy to open the door for you.
Yeah.
Which I will do. And a long hallway. More long hallways.
Yay. Dungeon crawl.
Right. Let's catch Haleth up there. Leela and Edmund, you coming? So, as you look ahead, Nadako, particularly because of your superior dark vision, you can see of this four-way intersection up here. There are frescoes on the walls, and some minor magic gives them the illusion of movement. The dwarves roll and stack barrels, carve blocks of stone, and drink from stone tankards, and so forth. As you make your way down the hall, dwarves wave and occasionally wink. Just minor magics, they're harmless. But still at work after all these centuries.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Well, looks like it's going east. Gonna wait for the party to catch up.
Right?
Oh yeah, I was about to say Leela's AFK right now.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So
back.
Haleth is directing his quarries dead east from here.
East up, east forward, east down.
He can't pinpoint that exactly. He just knows it's definitely east.
Well, there's a lot. Okay, so what I can see looks like there's two branching off. It looks like they started digging
Right.
around here, and then they were also digging something here.
Right.
So there's also like a hallway I can see here, a hallway all the way up here. Yeah, this is like a big branching off point.
Yeah, those things at the end of this tunnel looks more like a collapse than a tunnel. So probably not this way. There's a room here with a door. So room or collapsed
Yeah.
part of tunnel.
Those are excavated, so it reconnects formerly disconnected parts of the dungeon due to cave in.
We go towards the door.
Yeah.
That's up here, right?
Yeah.
So let me tell you about this room that you see. Now, in the middle of this 20-foot high room is a limestone altar topped with a misshapen mound of gold that looks like it was poured on the altar in molten form and left there until it cooled and hardened. Black mildew drips from lidless eyes and gaping mouths carved into the walls.
Oh,
Liquid gold that goblins haven't picked up. That doesn't sound like gold.
A closer examination of the altar reveals an inscription in Abyssal. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
I might do. No, Draconic and Gnomish.
Okay.
Oh,
Nope.
nope.
I have. No, I do not have comprehend language.
can I take 10 minutes and ritually cast detect magic?
Yeah, you sure can.
Is there pebble that I can throw on that thing?
Sure, on the mound of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it bounces off harmlessly. But a detect magic ritual revealed an aura of transmutation magic around it, suggesting the presence of a stasis field.
What's that?
Something is frozen in place and impervious to damage.
Oh,
Something alive or something an effect?
It looks like molten gold.
Oh boy. Yeah, I have an idea of what it is, but my character doesn't know that.
Right?
So yeah, I'm gonna go check the door.
we can always use sloth if you have some idea of trying to touch it.
I'm not touching that thing. If the goblins don't touch it, it's probably because of a reason.
Well, but our flesh golem could try
No.
if we want to stand back.
Yeah, I'm gonna be standing over here.
Okay.
Hey,
I have to separate.
And I'm gonna ready toll the dead, just in case.
Okay.
I will have sloth try to like lift it up. Don't go out here. Go ahead, sloth.
We lost Edmund.
What?
We lost
Oh, yeah.
Edmund.
Not on the call.
Right.
Where'd he go?
Who is here? I know that Orla is here. V-Stitch? V-Bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Edmund's name was like Nate, I think
Right,
it was.
right.
Yeah, neat.
Right.
I can pull-
Yelia, Sapphire.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
the Nate.
IPv6 freely something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh.
I don't know if he's having a computer issue or what, but we'll do our best to go along. Now, you were going to have Sloth touch this thing?
Yeah, try to pick it up.
All right. Okay, so as soon as Sloth touches it, the stasis field that was around it fails, and this thing is moving on its own accord. It now is clearly a jelly, and we are in initiative.
Boy, couldn't have seen that coming.
Right?
Hey man, maybe if we beat it, we can keep its remains,
Yes.
and then we can
Have
just
a
have
pet
a weird thing of gold.
We have our own pet jelly.
Oops, did not mean to double roll.
We could have a pet jelly too. That's
Just
always
keep
fun.
collecting,
Yeah.
keep collecting NPCs.
Right.
No, it's not an NPC, it's the monster. You put it in a jar and drop it a bit of food once in a while.
What,
a
we
big
unleash
jar.
it when we get into a fight?
All right,
like that.
so now we're down to 4 players, plus Sloth, plus Haleth. Ooh, I can't forget Haleth. Let's do that. Where is?
Can the PC have control of the NPC? Just make sure that you don't forget and...
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, just I'll set it up after this fight. I'll set up another copy of the Revenant that you guys can control.
Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, group initiative there he is, 11, and we will sort. And Donovan, you get to go first, as you had your Told the Dead readied.
Yeah, so reaction, that thing is gonna come out. So 14 for my wisdom save.
All right. Wisdom save, not its strong point. Got a 13, so failed.
Yeah, and has an action. Everything's so close to it. I'm gonna toll it again. And tell Slot to move here. If Slot
right.
understand language.
Okay, so the first one did 14 hit points, and then the second hit did 8.
Yep.
All right, 22 altogether.
You
Yeah.
want Slot?
There
You want
is.
Slot to move?
Yeah, here. I'm gonna doodle it. Whoops. And here. That's what.
Okay, I guess he probably can't move till his turn, but
All right.
yeah, we can tell him what to do. So yeah, he understands.
All right. And then we go to Nautico.
Okay. I love that I ended up unintentionally standing right next to this thing. Completely misunderstood where it was. Let's see, where is it on the turn order?
It's all the way back down.
Yeah.
Okay,
After
'cause I
everyone.
was I was gonna cast Moonbeam, but I've already had it not do so well once, so let me see. I can I'll just cast Spiritual Weapon. Give myself an axe. Like, say it's right there.
All right. Let me find the axe. There you go. You should be able to move the axe.
Great. Yeah, and so very, like, unhappily, I'm just
10
Does
force
the 16
damage.
hit?
It
Yeah,
sure
it does.
does.
Okay,
It sure does.
great. That's wonderful. And then just always forget for spiritual weapon, that is a bonus action. And you know what? At the same time, I will use my actual mace. Like I have this, and I always forget I have. So it's gonna get hit from both sides at once.
All right. So 14 hits for 3 more damage. All right, and then Sloth.
Okay, he was asked to move, so he will move down here. And then he will slam. That's what he does.
Sloth Slam. 26 hits for 13. He pounds that jelly into a pile of nothing. It just disperses and makes a mess on the floor. But congratulations, you defeated it. So that is 100 XP each.
Yeah. Anyone has a bottle?
Little vial.
No. I'm gonna walk up to back to the market, Goblin Market, and get a bottle. What's the price of a bottle?
Not very much.
Yeah, I have that on my hot
I have a water skin.
No.
You're gonna just collect this dead jelly and carry it around with you? That's gross.
No, I want a pet jelly. Hopefully it has a I don't know. Maybe it's like coal. You break a piece and that thing is still alive.
Well, if you want a pet jelly, go through the next door.
Really?
I shouldn't have said that. I just totally pulled a Hagrid. Uh-oh.
To the next door.
I shouldn't have said that.
I was about to say. Yeah, Nanako just looks at it in disgust, like, never again.
I guess I'm gonna get 2 bottles.
I've been swallowed by a slime last session, so that's still pretty fresh for her.
Is it a gray or blue?
It was blue, I believe. At least
Oh.
the token was blue, the slime.
Yeah.
But still, just like gooey stuff now, just does, just really upsets her. She's just like, not again.
All right, I'm going to open the next door. It's going to make me zoom in so I can select it. There we go. All right. So this 30-foot high room is swept clean with no trace of dust or debris. The walls are covered with frescoes depicting horrific cyclopean cities of black stone submerged beneath raging seas. And there are 4 more doors out of this room that you have just entered.
Squeaky squeak. Squeaky squeak.
So, Floofer, you can
Yeah.
see up here that there is a floating skull, apparently in a glass box that is just floating in midair.
It's a glass box. Where is it? There's
Right
nothing
up
on the
here.
map.
Right. Oh, let me get on the right layer. You can't see my click. I'm sorry. There we go. Now you can see it.
Still cannot see it. How wide is the box?
It's just about a foot wide on each dimension, just big enough to hold the skull. But
So it's about
your
big.
bat has blind sight, so that means it can see invisible creatures, can't it?
Yep.
All right. So your bat clues you in that there's something big over here, but well, I'll dispense with the mystery. It's a 30-foot gelatinous cube.
I'm gonna recall Fluffer. Squeaky squeak. Close the door.
That's a
There's
big
a
one.
big there's a big giant cube that
And-
eat people over there.
And stuck in the middle of it is a skull in a glass box.
And there's a skull in a glass box. Do we want the skull that bad? Wait, you still have detect magic on, right?
The detect magic
Sorry, I was
ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it lasts 10
Okay.
minutes or something.
Okay, well, I'll give you that. You would have to get within 30 feet of it or something to know, though, right?
Oh, I have a plan.
Oh,
Think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece of ration, just open the door and throw the ration here and close the door. That
okay.
should be within 30 feet. 35, nah. We throw it a bit closer to the door. Yeah. Now if you stand in front of the door, you should detect anything from him.
Yep.
Right. So you are getting an aura of transmutation magic around the skull.
Is it another stasis field?
Nope.
Transmutation could be
Yeah.
pretty much anything.
You know, So it says that the dwarven skull is sheathed in glass. So it's not even necessarily a box, it's just got a coating of glass on it. I don't know if that makes it weirder or not.
Can you read the description word for word?
Right. So floating in the center is a dwarven skull sheathed in glass. The skull's glassy coating protects it from the cube's digestive acid. So it's not a box. It's just coated in glass.
Yeah, more like a glass skull.
Right.
What kind of magic require a skull?
Anybody trained in medicine?
I have Arcana, not medicine.
I'm trained in medicine.
Yes, I am a cleric. I am trained in medicine.
You're probably better at it than I am. All right.
Oh my god.
I'll
Wait,
give it a
let
try
me
then.
check my card. Nope, that's for save throw. Damn it.
So
You know, it's
just by the size and shaping, you can tell it looks like it's a dwarven skull. But what species of dwarf you can't necessarily tell.
And that guy was probably dead when his skull was put in glass.
we hope.
But there is magic around that skull, so
Somebody
who wants...
put that skull in there.
Yeah? Or just throw the things on the floor and let the cubes eat it.
Right.
I wonder what that skull means then if they're trying to protect it. I would assume, or at least destroy it.
It's giving transmutation magic, so maybe it's some kind of magical item. We want to risk it for the biscuit. Doop.
The skull is just the cube is bumping up against the door. Oh
He
wait.
can't get through.
Yeah, shut the door. That thing gets squeezed.
Can he squeeze?
It's gonna squeeze. Shut the door.
Okay, shut the door.
Forget that
Bye.
thing. Bye.
Do we want to kill it and get the skull?
We need to drive him away around because going melee on that thing is gonna be death. Good thing it's really slow. So who has range?
I do.
So run him around the tourniquet and blast him one spell at a time until it dies.
I can do that. If he'll just keep following me.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone gets into position.
You're just gonna shoot through the doorway it can't fit through until it dies? You murderers.
Hey, it's a dungeon call, and that thing can kill us in one night.
Yeah, but it can't fight back. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't have
That's
reach.
the whole point. That's the whole
I have
point.
to say, has a minute passed? Yes, I guess.
That's strategy. That's
Because my spiritual weapon has to disappear. Hey, you know what? We're not going to get that many other fish in a barrel opportunities, Dan, will we?
I suppose not.
Alrighty, then we're going to go with the shooting it option.
All
I'm
right.
gonna ready toll to dead for the moment.
Roll the
The door is
initiative.
open, and I can see it.
Yay.
oh, sorry.
Okay, Sorry, my initiative is being annoying right now. It doesn't want to roll. There we go. Okay, now it rolls.
Nautico on 9. All right, that's everybody, I think. We got Sloth on there, all right. All right, Dunvan once again gets the first action shooting through the door at this defenseless creature.
Is the door open?
It is.
Yeah, Toll the dead.
Wisdom save. Not going to be a good one here. Nope, that's a 10, so he takes 8
8.
points of damage. Let me
Yeah.
quickly change this. All right.
And I'm gonna bonus action a fun spell on Floofer. That is Floofer. This one. So yeah, Floofer
So,
can now breathe fire.
all right. I love it. All right, this guy can't do anything. He can't move
Right.
any closer to you. He doesn't have the squeeze feature that some other things does. He doesn't have reach on his weapon attacks. Not that you guys are even standing anywhere close to him anyway. He's not intelligent enough to run away. He just sees food, and so it's what he's moving towards. And so he does nothing. Leela. I suppose we should just call this one as an eventuality because it's really not going to. It's not like you guys are going to use up any of your resources fighting this
No.
thing.
No, I was just going to hit him with cantrips.
All right,
Yeah,
so
me
I'm gonna take the tedium out of this and just say it takes you 10 minutes, but you wear this creature down, and eventually the skull clangs to the floor, but remains intact.
Okay. Orla, is your detect magic still up?
If it took 10 minutes, then no, it's not anymore.
Right.
Damn. Okay. Fuck it. I'm curious. I'm gonna grab the skull.
Okay.
I can cast Identify on it
Yeah.
in a
Alright.
10-minute ritual. Once you
Great.
get it.
I'll grab it and then bring it back to you. I was just hesitant to touch it because literally one of the first magic items we find was a cursed sword, and the curse was you can't like drop it.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
yeah.
All right,
So
so
I'll bring you the skull.
Donovan casts Identify, right?
Yep.
All right,
Wait,
And
so
Fluffer is touching it.
okay.
How much XP did we get for the cube?
Oh yeah, another 100.
Woohoo!
The skull has the power to enlarge gelatinous cubes. If you place it inside a regular gelatinous cube that is 10 foot across on a side, it becomes a 30-foot across on a side gelatinous cube. It does this because this is a Duergar skull, and Duergar or deep dwarves, the Underdark dwarves. They have the ability to shrink and enlarge themselves. So it looks like some kind of experiment was where someone used a Duergar skull to give that Duergar ability of enlarge to this ooze.
Well, that explains it.
Okay.
So now you have a skull that hey, maybe it works on other oozes. You don't know. You could find out.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if no one's opposed, I would like to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel free.
Hehe. And I'm keeping it purely for aesthetics. Like, this will look great on my altar.
Yeah. I'm gonna start looking for mini cube.
For mini cubes that you can enlarge.
No, mini cube that I can keep as a pet.
Oh, I see. Yes. All right. So you're in this this big clean room that the gelatinous cube was maintaining until recently, and you've got besides the door you came in, there are 4 doors out of this room. Haleth, for his part, is saying east from here, and that you're getting closer. So close he can feel it. It's like she's less than 200 feet away. You're getting real close.
Well, let's
Can I-
take care of that.
Can I listen at the door?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
checking that door.
Absolutely. So, you hear sloshing on the other end of on the other side of that door.
Locking.
Yeah, you were listening at this door, right?
No, over here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
over here. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
All right, yeah. So the door over here, you could hear water sloshing. But the door over here is pretty quiet.
Anyone has mage hand?
I do.
Can you open this door?
Which one?
This one.
With my mage hand?
Yep.
Or kind of stand over here and open it with my mage hand if I can.
Okay.
Oh, here.
So everybody, do me a favor. Freeze where you are, because I gotta conduct a measurement here.
Oh no.
Orla, you're within
God.
20 feet. I guess he's just out of it. All right. So Orla, you're the only one within 20 feet. When you open the door, an ocean worth of salt water pours from the other room into the room that you're in, and the stream of water is so fierce, Orla, even where you are, that you are caught in the deluge and have to make a strength saving throw.
Strength. So, is this considered a magical effect? Or is it just water?
No, just water.
Okay.
How the water got in there might be magical, but the effect it's having right now is just normal water. All right, so you made your saving throw, so
Oh,
you are
good.
not knocked prone, and you do not take 1d10 bludgeoning damage.
Yay.
The water now released fills both this room and the room you're in to a depth of a half inch, and swept into this area from the other room. Was a putrid, rotting corpse of a human wizard in green and purple robes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna check this guy out.
Right.
Do we recognize the robes as being
Just wizardly, generic wizard robes.
okay? So the green and purple isn't like significant.
No.
Okay.
A search of this room reveals overturned tables, waterlogged books, destroyed by salt water, and a glass wand that's worth 25 gold.
Ooh.
Does the one has any magical feeling to it?
No, it's just an arcane focus.
Anyone has objection of me keeping it? For arcane focus per
No,
stuff?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't feel like opening other doors now. Can we just listen to this one? Yeah. Gonna send Fluffer to listen because keen hearing
All right.
and wisdom.
Okay, so all is quiet at that door.
No. Advantage. Yet,
Right.
I think.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep it at nothing.
All right, so 3 more doors. Which one do you want to open?
The one to the east, following.
Yeah, that's where Haleth wants to go.
Yeah, can I have control of Halit?
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
give you that. I have to give you control of revenants, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are you? There you are, Donovan. And Donovan. Save changes. There you go. You should have them now.
Yeah. He has a ton of HP.
He does.
Does he has a sword or just fist?
Just fists.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're opening the west door. Or east door, I should say. I'm not hearing objections, so I'm going to say
I'll
yes.
open it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And it opens into a hallway. Imagine that.
Shocking. Well, which way,
I don't
pal?
know what's worse, finding a door to something, or with the monster in it, or finding another hallway. Both are just as dauntless. Okay. So this looks like I can see the end of the hallway. I bet you it just leads to that upper door.
Right.
Yeah, it does. Send Fluffer in. It does.
Sorry.
Okay. Looks like there's an area. Oh, it's connected to this part of the hallway that we didn't go down. It looks like.
Right. It's a caved-in room, but someone has bored tunnels through the collapsed sections, granting access. So, the walls of this passage here, where was it? Are painted with images of wizards succumbing to madness and being transformed into Nothics. One particularly vivid image shows shafts of eerie green light exploding out of a spellbook and changing a wizard into a gibbering mouther.
Gibbering what?
A gibbering mouther.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah, one of these.
Ooh.
Yeah, they won't shut up.
Right. So around the corner, you can see flickering torchlight spilling out of another room.
Fluffer is gonna go quiet. Stealth. 16. Squeak, squeak. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Very subtle squeaky. So you could see
Squish, squeak.
there was a woman relaxing in an overstuffed chair in the middle of the room, being waited upon by invisible servants. Empty bookshelves and desks line the walls, and against the south wall stands a long banquet table bearing fresh foodstuffs on copper platters and copper flagons filled to the brim with wine. A portrait of a smiling Hallister hangs above the table.
Invisible servant as in tiny servant or just unseen servant?
Unseen servant.
How many?
It's hard to tell because they're unseen, but there was at least a half dozen of them.
That's a lot of time to spell to visual cast them. I'm gonna relay that to the party that there's a lone woman in there with invisible servant. Yes, she's just drink.
Haleth says it's got to be her. He says, "Let him go. He'll do the rest."
All right,
Works for
you
me.
go do.
You want to watch?
Nope.
No, we'll back, or I'll back out of the room at least.
Where is Heister?
All right. Well, you can roll initiative for Haleth, and I will roll it for everybody else.
Where is Heister? Oh, he's all the way there. Okay. I don't think unseen servant can even attack.
All right. So Haleth goes stomping into the room, and the woman, of course, immediately recognizes him and orders her unseen servants um, to attack. And Haleth is going to go at this alone. You sure you don't want to be up there for support? It's kind of weird. You're just escorting him on his murder things and then just letting him do the dirty part by himself, I guess.
Well,
But I don't.
Unseen servant cannot attack.
Can they not?
Nope.
No, these ones. I don't know if they're.
NPC servant.
Yeah, they're a little different, but they do have a slam attack. It does only a single point of damage, and it's only +2 to hit. But they do have an attack.
And they have 1 HP.
Right, 4 actually. Right.
Oh, they buffed that. So what?
I don't know if these are custom ones, but these guys they are invisible, so you can't see them. So I'm gonna take their tokens and hide them.
Yeah.
So I can see their position, but you can't. Now, again, nobody else is gonna help. The first servant.
I think Donovan can. Is the party wants to help him or not?
I'm gonna give it a minute and see how it goes. You know, where I'm kind of staying back and like, okay, he's got it, and then if we kind of determine that he doesn't got it.
Yeah, I mean, I was under the impression he wanted to find them and he would take care of the rest, not that he wanted our help. If he asks, I mean, yeah, I guess I'll help him.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Floofer in to check
Yeah, there you go.
Hallet.
Yeah,
To
just
see
keep
if
an
he
eye on
needs.
things.
Yeah.
This is going to be pretty tedious if I do this whole fight like this. Let's say Haleth loses half his hit points, but he gets the job done. That's about 60 hit points, and considering that these living unseen servants don't hit that hard, the only thing you'd really have to worry about is from his victim. So I'm gonna make an executive decision here and just take half of Haleth's hit points since you guys aren't joining in. I just think
Right.
it would be really boring for you to sit there and watch me have a fight against myself for half an hour.
Yeah.
Even if I got
Yep.
it done, even if I cranked it out in 10 minutes, which is probably optimistic, I think that would be an extraordinarily boring 10 minutes for you. So we're just gonna call it. I see Haleth has deducted his hit points already. Excellent. We will
Yeah.
say that he has killed his quarry, the lady Midna. And so then there was only one remaining. Now, here's an interesting thing. Midna had actually taken Haleth's holy symbol. Haleth was a cleric of Joaquin, um, and Midna stole his holy symbol off of his corpse and had been wearing it. When Haleth discovered this old holy symbol of his, it immediately brought peace to his spirit, and he said he was no longer consumed with vengeance. And both he and the holy symbol both turned to dust. And he's going to leave his third murderer to the fates. His soul has found peace. So there is that. So why doesn't everybody get another 150 XP for that?
Yeah. I'm gonna start looking around for a spell book because a tiny servant with 4 HP. That's interesting.
Right. All right. Let's see what's going on here. So Midna had a holy symbol of Shar, which is worth 25 gold. It's not worth that much, but it's worth a little bit. The smiling portrait of Hallister could probably fetch 25 gold, but it's a little awkward to transport.
Maybe on our way out.
Yeah. Okay, symbol is in there. I'm gonna investigate the rest of the bookcase and stuff for the spell.
All right.
Yeah.
She was Midna was a priest, so she didn't have spell books. She well, you kind of. I guess there's no way you would know any of this, but I'll just tell you for the sake of your own curiosity. Out of game is that Midna found these living servants here, and she looked just enough like their old master that they just listened to her. So she hung around, and just commanded them to do things. So she did not create these things. She just benefited from them being there.
Yeah.
And that leaves us here to our exploration. So you don't have Haleth anymore, kind of driving. Which way should you go? Um, so feel free just to start moving about.
Going back south because yeah, map. I just sent Fluffer up this corridor and that's a dead end. Those corridor here just goes around themselves. So we go back to the forge for the fork over here and go south. Unless you guys want to explore something else.
Yep, that's good. Let's go.
Whoops, nope.
Where are we? I'm trying to find Donovan. Oh, there's Floofer. Okay, I got it. Yeah, all right. So you're flying up
Yep.
all the way up there, huh?
Yeah, there's nothing up there. Okay. It's a long corridor of nothingness. So, long corridor of booby trap. I can expect.
Right. Hey, I got to fill my cup. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, there's nothing of note in this. This is just where killed her. But yeah, it's just a big empty room in here, and then the hallway is collapsed over there.
Yeah, there's a squeak squeak. Squeeps. Where's Fluffer? Squeak squeak. Where are you guys? You're still. Squeaky squeak. Squeaky squeak.
Okie dokie. Guys, look like you're still hanging out over there near the room that Midna was in. You want to start working your way back to the left a bit?
Yeah, well, I was about to say there's like this little tunnel here, which looks like it'll take us
Check it
back
out.
to where.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's taking us right back.
It's got
Okay.
Sloth stuck in the wall again.
You go, Sloth.
NPC.
Happens at least like once per session.
Sloth
The
just gets
wall.
stuck in a wall.
The walls are the real trap.
It sounds like something Sloth would do, though.
Sloth
Sloth
is stuck
stuck.
in the wall again.
To say, so I think you were saying before you had Floofer check up the hallway.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, there was a
Mhm.
right turn and a big long stretch of corridor up here. So it didn't come to a dead end. It just came to another corridor that was heading east.
Yeah, and the way to the third level is south.
Right.
So south is, well, downward.
Or you could make sure that you have everything up in the northeast quadrant explored before you went on to do other parts of the dungeon.
Hmm.
Yeah, do we want to do like we did in the first level and try to get everything?
Yeah, you could find some stuff in a corner or something.
Right.
We could go north by the room of the jelly, where we found the big jelly cube. There's a door over there
Right.
that leads
Yeah.
to somewhere.
Yep.
Up
There
there?
was some stuff over here that was unexplored, and up here. Right.
I was about to say, I stuck my head in there. That was the C room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good. I see some
Yeah, why don't you make a stealth check, Nautical?
Whoops. Yeah, that's not good.
Can you guys ping where you are? I just got back.
At the big jelly cube room.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be noticed.
Let's see.
I see some bugbears.
Hmm.
2 at least that I can see.
4. He had disadvantage because he was sleeping. So you see 2 bugbears sleeping. By the time you made them out, you froze in your tracks and tiptoed back. But you made some noise, and they stirred, but they didn't lift their heads and look at you.
I'm just gonna. I'll see, Leela, who's also stepped out, and immediately just like throw my hand over her lips and go, shush! Like, they're bugbears sleeping, like I whispered to her.
I'll like nod back. KKK.
Okay, I take the hand off. I'm sorry, I did want you to say something while I approached. And then I'll pop my head in and just say, so it looks like there's some bugbears sleeping up ahead. I don't think word's reached them yet about what they did, but I don't know if they're with the guild or not, since the goblins aren't. These might be different bugbears.
Should we go and ask or just fly by?
I mean, they're asleep right now, so personally, let's not try and intentionally wake them up.
I can send Fluffer to get a better number on how many there are.
Yeah, okay, sure. I was just about to
If
say,
it's
we met
just-
some bugbears, we just don't know if they're a part of the same guild.
Okay, so quiet Fluffer. Squeaky squeak. Squeaky squeak. There's more than 4. At least 9 in
Now,
this.
you can see in this room that symbol for the Xanathar Guild. So presumably that is who these people are. And they maybe
Yeah.
don't know that you slaughtered, another Xanathar Guild. So
There's 9.
you killed
Bugbear,
everybody. There was no survivors to tell the tale, so I think you're covered.
Right.
There's more. There's 7 people and the commander. Squeaky squeak.
And
And are there
the commander, he's something interesting. He's a drow, but he has 8 red arachnid eyes, a mouthful of fangs, and black bristles sprouting from his slender limbs. So he's like half spider.
oh
Wait, can I make a religion check?
Yeah, he fucked up.
Yes, make a religion check.
Because this is my backstory. So I feel like I have to know something about this to be like, is this? Oh god, no, I did not pay attention. My question was, would I know whether or not this was a curse of the goddess? Like,
Well,
oh my god,
I think it's common knowledge that drows have a pretty major thing for spiders. And
right, I couldn't tell if this was a curse or maybe
Right.
somewhat a fanatic. That was the question.
Can't tell that. Not from a 10 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to roll to be like, is it a curse or is this like intentional?
Right.
Yeah, so that's a lot of people.
Right.
does it look like there's any reason why we would want to go in there if there's stuff to explore or maybe doors on the other side that we might want to get
Right.
to?
So far, there's nothing really except bugbears, those drow, and a room.
In this room over here, there was a silver-bound wooden chest resting atop a table in the middle of the room.
Can I get Floofer? No, I don't have Mage Hand with Floofer. Cannot open the door, the chest myself. So if we want to take that many people at the same time, we're gonna need a plan. So bottleneck them in the long corridor.
We could do that. We could draw them out.
Yeah, the best way to ambush them would be here. So if they come from that big long corridor here, we can block them from this corridor. If they come from this door that we are at, we can block them from here. So that junction here would be a good spot.
Or if they are the Xanathar people, we could just try talking to them. But then, actually, how are we going to get that chest?
Yeah, they're probably in charge of guarding
Yeah.
guarding it.
Well, they're not going to just give it to us.
Nope. And there's no way for us to see what's in the check to check if it's worth it.
Right.
Unless I can bring the drow and his people over here with Floofer and someone sneak and grab the chest.
That's
Or at least
a major heist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or just not grab the chest because I notice it's missing, but open it, grab the what's inside, and run. So who's up for a heist?
I want to tell you guys something so bad, but I don't want to influence your decision. My wife will tell you that I'm terrible at keeping secrets.
Yeah, you already told us about the jelly cube. Oh yeah, that
I
mini
know.
jelly cube.
I'm terrible about keeping secrets.
Did I find any baby jelly cube?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I was about to say, I mean, do you think? I mean, I don't have a good charisma, but do you think he'll be okay with like seeing another drow, or?
How good are you at bullshitting yourself?
How could
I'm
you?
not good at all. It is my
was-
worst skill.
He was the only drow in there. The others were humans.
Eesh. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, he might not like other drows since he's looking like this.
I mean, you know, I was a former priestess. I serve a different goddess now.
We do have like 15 disguise kits or something like that.
We do.
We could make you look like something else.
Oh no. I know exactly what you're thinking.
Okay, actually, we only have 3, but still.
I have that spell that could mess with him. Just enough to make him somewhere else. Or what is this thing? Oh no, that's not it.
All right, and he's what, up here, down here?
He's up in this room. These are sleeping bugbears, and the drow is up here.
Yeah, that's the question. If we're even going to go in there, like, are we going to go past the... I had to make a stealth check.
Right.
So I don't know about the rest of you, but we're going to probably wake them up.
It would be a group stealth check, so only half of you would have to survive. Or make it, I should say. I'm watching.
Yeah, we need
my
a distraction.
I'm good with trying it, honestly. They're just bugbears.
Wait, oh my god, aren't they Aren't they a part of the guild?
They are.
Yeah, we
Okay,
got a
so
password, right?
okay, then we have nothing to lose. We know the password.
So pretend we could just ask if the content of the chest is still there, and to see the content of the chest.
Yeah. Is it secure?
There's nobody in that room.
Yeah. And we do have a drow with us. And if the Xanathar do hire a drow, well, yeah. It kind of fits.
This guy could be an outcast. That might explain his appearance too.
All right. Let's see if we can even sneak past them.
I'm up for that.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna
I'll-
have Fluffer with you.
Great. I'll just sorry, I have to pull up my character sheet. The tab went away for some reason.
Ooh. 18.
I'm rolling. Just give me a sec to get that stealth out there. Come on, I need a win.
Oh,
Look at that. All right.
Oh, wait, I was about to say, aren't they still at disadvantage because they're sleeping?
But there were so many more of them. You know, that was for one. Now I was rolling for more of them.
I see.
So I was kind of balancing it out.
Well, I've at least made it.
yeah.
Right.
You want to roll from all of us, right?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
I'm on the ceiling. How high is the ceiling?
These ceilings are only 10 feet high.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, you still
Lola.
did really well.
There's 3 successes. There's only 4 of you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sloth.
Oh, yeah.
So Sloth can't
Sloth.
even screw this up at this point. So yeah, all right, you did it.
Wow, with an 18 too.
Right? You
Damn.
tiptoe past the sleeping bugbear, and you make your way up to the north into this next room. Now these folks are awake and see you come in. Now there's battered oil lanterns resting atop toppled blocks of stone illuminating this partially collapsed hall. Crates, barrels, and wooden cots line the walls. There are 7 human Xanathar guild members and their leader gathering around a campfire in the middle of the hall. The drow actually holding his hands out toward the fire and warming them. Well, you guys technically haven't come into the room yet, so I guess maybe I'll wait till you go into the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna be standing next to the door because backup.
Right.
Emergencies.
So they're awake up here.
Yeah.
Nanako's just going for it.
Well, no, I'm just peeking my head out, you know.
Okay.
There's no one in. So I was about to say, I'll just put an arrow. So there was no one I could see here, like. I was about to say up to there. That leads to a hallway or a little room over here, and then there's a whole room here, but I couldn't see anyone to like here. So I can take the lead. I guess if we know there's another drow in there, just fingers crossed.
Right.
Okay,
Not the worst
I'll
idea.
come with you.
here's the humans. And should I say something before I look at Orla and I'm like, should I say something to
I
them?
think you should say the password.
Okay, and I'll just very cautiously call out into the room, just saying, sorry if we're intruding. We know the password, and then I say the password as there are many stars in the sky as I peek my head in, very awkwardly.
And they all laugh. And the drow with the spider features begins to speak. And he says, "So, a band of adventurers seeking fortune and fame in Hallister's Undermountain, yes?
Yeah.
And how do you find yourself with all these surface dwellers, child?"
Oh, you know, got called a traitor back home. I'm kind of in need of money and fame and fortune. I kind of have to impress someone back home.
Your
Not
story
gonna lie.
is a familiar one. I have found employ here with the Xanathar Guild. My comrades told me you were approaching, and I had a proposition for you.
Yeah. Okay. How did you know we were coming?
Again, everyone laughs. And Xanathar has many eyes, as many as there are stars in the sky, and everyone laughs again.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, I know we've stopped by. I just wasn't sure how you were communicating. Is what I meant. Okay. I mean, what's the proposition? I can run it by my crew.
So he says, there are a band of were-rats that have been troubling my gang, and they have stolen a stone key. We found the key on this level of Undermountain, but we were still searching for the lock that it fits to. We don't know if these were-rats had that knowledge. We suspect they just took the key opportunistically. But we would see these were-rats dispersed and our key returned to us.
Wait, you had a key, but you didn't know what it was for.
Well, we were searching for it.
I see. Okay, I was confused. I thought you meant you were given it. I see.
Gotcha. Right.
I mean, sure. I mean, what could you offer us in return for doing such work?
A reward of 50 gold pieces for you.
Okay. Let me discuss with my group. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the deal, and then I relay.
Is that each?
Oh, good question. Is it each or just for the whole lot?
That's the whole lot.
Gotcha. It's for the whole lot. So that I guess right now that's like 10 coins each. Not
Yeah.
even.
I can't even afford the resummon of Floofer with that coin.
True, but we really don't have much money. I kind of
That
feel
is
like
true.
That's true. I guess we'll have to take it.
Yeah, you can take it and see how hard the rare rats gets.
Alright, we're
The money
desperate.
for it.
We're desperate, we'll do it.
But if it turned out to be harder than what you said, the price might go up.
So, the question is this key. So, you're just trying to. We have to figure out what it's unlocking, correct?
No, they just want the key back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
mean,
thought they found the key and then we're like, we don't know what it unlocked. I see.
That is exactly what happened. They found a key. They said, "What's it unlock? We don't know. We'll hold on to it. Maybe we'll find it, someday." And so they still don't know what it opens, but they want it back.
They had a thing, that thing got stolen, they want that thing back.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess we'll just be searching. Did you check out this area where I'm picking, like?
That is what about that area?
Well, yeah, I was about to say, like, have they checked this area already? Like, were they coming from that area?
Oh, they control this hallway to the north as well, so it's all their territory.
Okay, I
they-
just wanted to make sure that they had that at least covered, so that way
Right.
we wouldn't have to.
Right.
Okay, sorry. What's this little room here?
Um,
Just peeking my head in just to see what it is.
right. And it's just a table with a chest. There's barrels too. Stone racks spanning the walls contain barrels that are rotted and so old that they fall apart when handled. But besides that was just the stone table with the silver-bound wooden chest on top of it.
Dumb and obvious question. Is that chest locked, or like, is there a lock on it?
Shun says that's his chest, and you'd be best to stay away from it.
Absolutely no problem. I just had to ask the obvious question of, is that yours? Have you tried to look on that thing yet?
Right.
I just had to ask the question. If I didn't, I'd feel silly for not asking.
Right.
Alrighty. I guess me and my party will be back if we find a key.
So he will tell you that the rats, let me find them here on the map, from where you are, the were rats. Which ones does he want you to kill?
The were rats?
Right. I'm just trying to remember where they are, because he wants to tell you where to go find them. And I'm not sure.
No. The DM cannot find stuff on the map.
Right.
It's a big map.
It is. It's a big map, and I know they're on here somewhere because I've read this level a bunch of times. So it's just I think they're here. So he's going to tell you they're in the southwest center portion of the dungeon of this level. So from where you are, it's to the southwest. Over
Southwest.
in
If
this big area, right?
Okay, so we can go back to the Goblin Bazaar and take the door that was under the staircase,
Oh, here.
or just explore. Yeah, I think the sooner we get the keys, the better it is. Yeah, for 10 gold, that just.
All right. So you guys are free to start moving about the dungeon. I'll keep track of where you are. Do your best to stay loosely together, but it would seem that you're, unless you had any other business with Shun Shareth is the Drow's name. So
Appreciate that the token is just his name.
yes, yeah, they didn't have the budget for artwork for Shun. Poor Shun.
Poor guy.
I'll just say goodbye to him in Elvish. You know, just like he said he understands being an outcast, so I'm like, I'll make him feel a little familiarity.
I'm so bad at keeping secrets. I want to tell you guys the thing. I'm going to tell you the thing. So, I did this fight that you were just at with Shun Shareth with my Saturday group. And they won the fight, but 2 of them died doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a sheer number of bugbear.
Yeah, it's a lot of bugbears. The humans had surprises in store, and like I said, they won the fight. They did, but 2 of them died, and they were making new characters that are debuting in 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Oh my god.
Hardcore,
Wow.
hardcore.
It's a dungeon
So
crawl.
so yeah. So you guys were good for diplomacy, and I see someone has drawn a little trail on the map.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you can see that is probably the most direct way to where you're going. So let me scroll way back up here. So, Donovan, you're a little bit ahead of everybody where you are coming through, and so I want to describe some of these last few things that you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there was a water pump in this room, um, in the center of this room, and over here, uh, in this direction, you can see what looks to be an abandoned laboratory with dusty tables and cauldrons, and piled atop the tables are alchemical tools and equipment. Um, at the end of the hallway down here, you can see a decrepit kitchen um, that looks like it hasn't been used in in many years. And of course, then you have on the other side this door.
I'm gonna look in those two rooms to see if there's anything salvageable. Probably not because it's so close to the Goblin Bazaar, so they might have already looted everything.
Yeah, there doesn't look to be too much. It all looks like just old, disused equipment.
Any empty container?
Like a cauldron, not exactly a transportable.
Yeah, I already have one.
Right.
Okay. So, who's opening the door? Mage Hen again?
Sure. Which door? This one? Okay.
Yeah, the one at the end of the line.
All right.
I'll use Mage Hand to open the door.
Gonna send Floofer in.
All right. So, this well-maintained workroom reeks of rotting flesh and ozone. There are odd metal instruments resting atop tables, along with several loose scraps of parchment. But that's what Floofer can see. You can't get more detail unless you enter the room.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in. Send Floofer up. Squeaky squeak. Squeaky
Okay.
squeak. Bit of a
So
maze.
there's a bunch of 12 wooden barrels in this room, um, and a hammock laden with blankets hanging from anchors in the north wall. But to come back into this room, this first room, you could see that there were notes on the table that included terms such as rate of decay and accumulation of charge. You also found a log entry um, in amongst the scrap paper, which reads, "Day 1, Hallister has granted me this abandoned copper mine in the arcane chambers. Finally, I have access to the components needed for my experiments." Everything beyond that point is smudged and illegible.
Rate of decay. That sounds like some
Right.
necromancy things.
So again, in this room, you've got your 12 barrels covered in dust resting against the walls. The hammock, and then there's a copper-plated door here set in the southeast corner.
Does the term rate of decay sounds anything necromancer related?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
Or to a necromancer, that would have a very different meaning because it would be literally like the rate of decay of a zombie or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
Right.
asking.
Right.
Okay, I was about to say this is a hallway right down here. It looks like just. It's a little side note. I just peeked my head down there really fast.
Right.
So unless we want to check that out, like I'm down for going through this door.
Yeah. We got 12.
Copper.
Yeah, that's the copper-plated door.
Yeah, don't think. Gonna send Floofer to go squeak squeak. What the heck? Why is Slug there? I found a way around the door. That's not a squeaky 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 squeak. Squeak in panic.
Yeah. What did he
Don't
see?
open.
He saw something.
Yeah, don't open the door.
Right.
There's a
So
way around it.
what Floofer saw when he flew around the corner was a large room that the floor was plated with copper tiles. There was a metal-coated skull floating around the room, giving off crackling sounds as it electrifies the floor with rays of lightning, and a flesh golem standing in the middle of the room amid destroyed tables, shards of broken glass, and rusty mining equipment.
Yeah, that's a way catastrophe to happen. Don't touch that door.
Is this Sloth's home?
It could be.
Well, let's ask Sloth.
Sloth.
This way we were born?
Your brother.
Sloth has an intelligence of like 2 or something.
A chicken is more
Like, you know, like
intelligent than
talking to a dog, like, are we home, boy? Are we home?
Right.
I will say my one dog, she sometimes looks at me and you'll talk to her and she just like tilts her head in a way that you're like, are you actually like understanding what I'm saying right now? It's a
Sometimes
little
you wonder.
scary. She like will look me dead in the eye like she's like fully listening to what I'm saying.
Yes, I have the same feeling with my bunny when I tell her, don't eat that.
Yeah, his
She
intelligence is
knows.
6. Thank you very much.
6, yes. But he can't speak, so.
Oh.
No.
Should we just send him in there and just, I mean, because maybe he can't speak, but if he recognizes something, then
Yeah, and see it
around.
via insight. But that door leads to the same place that this corridor here lead to. But there's no
Should we bring him
door.
around the bottom? Here, I'll bring him around.
Yeah, bring him around.
Doop, 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 doop. All right. I don't want to be seen, so I'm
What
going
is
to-
that?
That is trouble.
So I'm just bringing Sloth right
Oh,
here to see if he
fuck.
recognizes anything.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a lightning skull.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like the flaming skull, but
Right.
like thunder.
See, I just thought it was like a flaming skull. I didn't realize that was lightning.
Right. So there's lightning arcing off of the skull and hitting the copper tiled floor. Everybody can roll for initiative.
I was about to say, Sloth, grab it. Get yourself a super boost.
The
And my
thing is,
initiative sucks.
the other golem is also supercharged.
Yeah.
So there's 2 supercharged golems.
Everybody get ready
Yeah.
for a big golem fight.
That was Sloth's roll.
The
Gonna put some money
golems-
on it. Put them together.
Does Floofer go after me, or he has his own initiative
I,
for familiar?
I don't know the familiar rules off the top of my head like that. I was hoping you did. I would say he probably gets his own initiative.
Well, the spells say I can bonus action, give him order. It would be easier for turn order
If
to
it was
have
on your
him.
turn. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
just put him on your turn then.
Yeah, so it's gonna be on me.
Okay. All right, so we'll put it in descending order. I think we got everybody in the chat, and Orla, you get to go first.
Oh. Okay, so first of all, I was kind of watching Sloth. Did he have any sort of reaction coming around the corner and seeing this?
He's not. I don't think he has a memory like that. Not that
Okay.
he could communicate. So he's a little bit more of a mindless creation, or very limited mind. That's for sure.
Okay. What are we doing here? Are we fighting? I guess, is this, does the skull
The
look
skull is looking at you like
hostile?
you're an intruder, right?
Yeah, okay. Okay. Then, I will firebolt the skull.
Firebolt on the skull hits for 12 damage. I'm recording 6 damage because they're resistant to fire.
Ah,
All right.
okay.
Or I should say she is resistant to fire.
Now, when something like that happens, do I realize that that is what has happened? Like, I can see that they are not
Yes.
like as singed as I would think they would be.
Right. And that's
Okay.
precisely why I said it that way. I was letting you in on the fact that, okay, you just discovered she's resistant. Right.
Okay, I
Right.
see.
Right.
All right, so then I will use my bonus action to inspire Leela. And then I will back up. Boop. And that's my turn.
All right.
Thank you.
And then we go to Donovan.
Yeah, action. I'm gonna give Dragon Breath to Fluffer, and it's gonna be acid because copper, metal, lightning, acid. That's good, and he can get here and come on.
And so that's a dexterity save for the flesh golem.
Yeah, dex save of 15.
Okay, he failed with a 5, so he takes 12 acid damage.
Yep,
All right.
and that's my turn. I'm gonna move here to get a better view.
12 acid
Yay.
damage. Okay. All right. So Trenzia is gonna go here. I forgot to do something. God damn it! I can't go back now. I'll just have to do it going forward. So we're gonna say she uses her action to electrify the copper-plated floor with its lightning rays. Now the floor is going to remain electrified until the start of the skull's next turn. While the floor is electrified, any creature that steps on it or starts its turn there is going to take 3d6 lightning damage. The flesh golems are going to heal for 10 hit points instead. So 3d6 lightning damage if you start your turn basically in this room. Or if you step into this room for the first time, it's 3d6 lightning damage. There is no save.
Oh.
Nautico, so take 3d6 lightning damage. I'll roll it. 12.
Great. I love that. Okay, let me just. Okay. Do I have to check my spells really fast? I have to see how far I can. Okay, 60 feet. Okay, I'm gonna just go here. Just be like, ow. as my hair is standing up on edge from that, and I'm gonna aim for the skull since it just shocked me. Like, I'm gonna do probably resistant to necrotic, so I'm gonna hit it with a sacred flame.
She critted her dex check. So that's no damage, right?
Yep.
All right.
Cantrip.
Singing those cantrip blues. The flesh golem is going to move forward and attack Floofer, I guess.
Floofer is on the ceiling.
Oh, and this is very high, right? Okay, so this thing doesn't even pay attention to Floofer then, and it goes straight for the other golem. So Sloth got hit for 15.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. All right, 78. Excellent. 2 attacks. That's it for the flesh golem. We go to Leela, who takes 3d6. 17.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Yikes.
oof. Okay. How far into the room do I have to move back to
Just
not
one
have
more
that
square.
happen? Okay.
Yep.
I just had to go in 1 extra square, huh?
Right.
Jeez. What am I gonna do here? I'll hit it with a shatter.
Okay, so that is the skull getting hit. Made it save, so only takes 6 points of thunder damage.
Brutal.
All right. Sloth recovers 10 hit points because of the electricity.
Cool. I'm just gonna move Orla just so I can see, because all I can see is shadows. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, he's gonna walk up to the skull, so I think he's gonna take an attack of opportunity probably from this other golem, because he walks right past it.
Oh, right. Take 22 damage.
Ouchie.
Right?
Go Sloth.
At least he'll regain a bunch of that.
Yep. Okay, so now he's up here, so he's gonna slam the skull. 1, 2.
2 hits for bludgeoning. Yep, gonna take all of that, so 24 points of bludgeoning. To the skull. Big bada boom, bada bang. And we go to Miss Orla.
Okay, so now I do actually move over here for real. I will target the skull with what else? Let's try cold. Try frostbite.
Con save. Failed. 10 cold damage. Immune to cold damage.
Ah.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, if he's gonna attack somebody, gets disadvantage.
Yeah, 20-foot wide. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send Floofer over here. can I get only the skull? Do we have a template for?
For a cone?
Yeah,
Yep.
trying to get. Oh. Yeah. Just the skull.
Just the skull. Alright, so a dexterity save for Trenzia. She made it.
Okay, so it takes half of 5, 2. And I'm gonna wither and blossom on the golem and Frisia, the one that got hit. You can regain 1 hit dice.
Sorry, who? What?
Yeah, who got hit?
You.
Leela?
The flesh golem got hit for 9 necrotic,
Right.
and Leila can regain a hit dice worth of real hit point,
Oh, cool.
so you can heal.
Awesome.
9 necrotic.
Hey, I'll take that.
9 necrotic off of this fella. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Trenzia is going to use her action to keep the floor electrified.
Yeah.
After she's, let's see,
Forgot to move here.
I don't think she gets more than that action. Yeah, so she just electrifies the floor. Radical. Actually, that doesn't make any sense, because the only ones on the floor are the golems, and she's smarter than that. But she's also, like, way close to dying. So what's she gonna do? She's gonna take an op attack if she tries to guess. She has to be within 30 feet to use her lightning ray against one of you, so she's out of range. If she swings to the other side here, is she in 30 feet? Yep, alright. And we're gonna randomize. It's going at Nautico. Lightning ray. 23 hits for 7 lightning damage, Nautico. And then it's your turn. You with us? Rebecca?
Sorry, just was adding my damage
Very
really fast. Okay, sorry, I will do Sacred Flame yet again.
At the skull?
Yeah, at the skull.
Alright, that's a fail. Radiant damage. That skull explodes in a shower of sparkly particles.
Yay. Let's see. Nope, that's an action. Never mind.
Alright.
Proceed.
Flesh Golem here. Comes and steps up, and let's see who he's attacking. Going after Nautico. 2 hits.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, I'm down after the first. No, actually, I'm down with the second hit.
Okay, alright. Otherwise, she would have redirected the attack to Leela. But now Leela gets to react. Oh, and this thing heals 10 hit points for being on the electrified plates. But then again, they're not electrified because the skull opted to attack. So he does not regenerate. Sorry, Leela, go ahead.
Okay. Not super happy. So a bonus action of Hex.
On the golem in front of you.
Yep. Let's see. We'll go with nope.
Nope.
And that one?
Yep. 16.
Do you
If that
have a
doesn't
D?
kill it, I'll throw a Divine Smite in there.
You also
16.
have a D6. I don't know if that would have helped on the first one.
Oh, that's true.
No, it's probably too low.
No,
Maybe.
roll
I
it
don't know.
because it could make a difference.
Okay.
All right, so get this, right? 11 minus 5 is 6, plus 3 is 9. It's armor class 9, so it turns it into a hit.
Yay.
All right, I'm not going to waste the Divine Smite then, assuming it dies.
No. So,
No. Okay.
So you're hitting this flesh golem. You hit him for
Yeah.
21 and 16. So 21 and 16 is 37, right?
Yeah.
Plus the smite is 46.
Yep.
So let me take 46 hit points off of him, and you can see how his color
Oh.
changed. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Right.
Okay.
All right. And now Sloth in the middle of the room, no longer getting any recharge juice, but he can come down and start attacking this guy, right?
Yep. He's gonna flank for the +2.
A hit
Slam.
for 9
Slam.
and a hit for 14, so 23 altogether. Good job, Sloth. Orla.
Okay, I guess. I will just continue this onslaught. I have no way to help Nautico, unfortunately. So I will firebolt.
Okay, a hit for 16. And 16 fire. Down he goes.
Yay.
I'll use my lay on hands on Nautico for 10 points.
Thank you. Just looking like she's rolling, with the frazzled hair. I'd like to imagine it looks like she's kind of rolling out of bed.
That is 500 XP each.
Wow.
Right.
Dang.
One thing, somebody make an Arcana check.
Yeah. I have.
There you go.
Okay, so one thing you know about flame skulls, even though this was a variant called the lightning skull, one thing you know about this species is that that it will be coming back.
Oh.
In how many times?
In 1
In
hour.
how much? Anyone feel like tossing those things at the Xanatar's bugbear? Cause I'm just curious.
What, you want to pick up the skull and throw it in the bugbears so that when it rejuvenates, it's in with the bugbears?
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring them. Well, we found a thing while going to the whereabouts, and I don't know. Is it one of your guy? It's a skull. Oh, I'm gonna have it. Yeah. If not, just throw him in the corner like trash. Just pretend it's garbage.
Let's see, what else we got in here? Let's see, room 7C. Yeah, no, the big copper room. Now it's got a chute. It says down here in this corner of the room. It's a 5-foot wide, 5-foot high chute in the southeast corner that curves downward, descending 20 feet into another area. And of course, there's a door behind you here.
Yeah, I feel like bringing that skull to the bugbear. How long it's gonna be? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, it won't take you. It won't take you an hour to get back that far. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back.
What does everyone else think of this diabolical plan?
Where do I go
I-
from?
I don't know if this might affect our chances to collect 50 gold.
Yeah, I
That is
think
true.
we're gonna keep running into the guild. I feel like we shouldn't. I like the idea. Like, I think that's a great idea, but I think we want to keep them on our side as long as possible.
At least until we get our money.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna put him in that room where we found the floating corpse thing and shut the door.
Okay.
So it doesn't, so the skull is out of the way, at least.
Okay, so I can see. Looks like, oh, and it's another little dug in hallway over here. We want to keep exploring. Oof. Okay, before I go any deeper, I'm just gonna pop a cure wounds for myself. Okay, now I'm scared. I just
Oh
saw
yeah,
that arrow.
yeah. You could see that. I'm sorry. Was that a giveaway?
I'm scared now.
Oh, bad DM, bad DM. I forget.
Leave
I
the hole in
forget.
my hand.
I forget when I make measurements. You guys can see them.
Oh, there is a hide option. All right, coast is clear.
Quote unquote clear.
Oh shit.
All right. So roll for initiative. This thing attacks on sight.
What's going on? I don't even see anything.
No, you'll have to get around the corner.
Oh gosh, I'm across the map.
Oh, geez.
I left the group for 5 minutes.
We get ourselves in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I'll wait until you meet Luis.
I hope it sounds. It sounded like
and
Bob
I
might
and I
not.
can't and I can't not say Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker.
I know he'd be so mad if I didn't do it.
Right. Right.
Oh, you think we're bad? Wait until you meet Luis.
Right. All right. Who else? We're missing a couple people off of initiative here. We got.
Yeah, let me just put myself in there. Oh boy.
All right. You can certainly move yourself a little bit closer there, Donovan, too, if you want to be all the way back. Back here. We can say that everybody hung tight and didn't go exploring tunnels until you got back.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Why did everybody stop? Oh, that's
There he
why everyone.
goes. All right. So Orla, you get the jump on this thing now. Where you are just within 20 feet of this thing, and so you are getting hit with this gibbering ability that it has. I'm going to show you here in a second what it does. So the gibbering. Each creature that starts its turn within 20 feet of the Mouther and can hear its gibbering must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and this again is not a magic effect.
I guess it's not a spell anyway.
So I get advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Here, let me do a very quick 5e
Because
gibbering.
of my race.
is gibbering a magic effect? Uh, I'm looking and I'm seeing here that they are not magical. I don't know. The quick Google search I did was inconclusive. I'm going to say no, though. You do not have advantage against it.
Okay, then I
Because
got
I
an
don't know
8.
that it doesn't, and anywhere in its description it doesn't say magic. So all right. So on the 8, the creature can't take reactions until the start of its next turn and rolls a d8 to determine what it does on that turn. So we'll keep that in mind for. Is that going to be on your next turn? So the start of its next turn and rolls a d8 to determine what it does during its turn. You made this at the start of your turn, so
Wait a second. But this, it says each creature that starts its. I didn't start my turn within 20 feet of it.
oh, you didn't? Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
I was back by Sloth, and
Okay.
then I walked up because I couldn't see anything.
Okay, I see. Okay. No, if
Yeah.
you want to be if you retcon that back, then I'll direct it at Natiko and she can make a wisdom save.
Oh, I didn't know that was
Okay.
gonna happen. Oh,
The same
jeez.
thing.
Wait,
For
no,
all
no.
that.
I have my blue card,
Uh-oh.
and I
Ah,
can
yeah.
add a d12.
All right.
15.
All right, you did it. Okay, so you aren't affected. What I'm curious about the way this words it though is you have to make this saving throw at the start of your turn, and if you fail, you can't do anything, and you have to roll a d8 to determine what you do on your turn. So that means you roll a d8 to determine what happens to you basically immediately after you get it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right,
I think it's
Yeah.
like instead of whatever you had planned, it's like you're gonna
Right.
do that instead, which is nothing.
all right,
Okay, but I still have a turn because all I did was move. All I did was walk up
right.
to see. So I want to attack this guy
Okay.
um with something. Let's see. I guess for now I'll just cast a firebolt.
Yeah, things with gibbering mouth is their aberration that drives you mad.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay, a hit for 18 fire damage. Nice.
Okay, and then I'm gonna leave.
So you don't start within 20 feet of it, right?
Right. Go back over here.
All right.
Okay.
So Natiko started her turn in with the gibbering mouther, but managed to decline that effect using her card. So what do you want to do, Natiko?
Alrighty. Again, just pretty much out of so many spells. Let me see something here. What is this spell? Healing energy radiates. Nope, that's a healing spell. Speak with Ed. Spirit Guardians is the only thing I really have besides a higher level spiritual weapon. It's like 15 feet. So I guess spiritual guardians worth it. Spirit guardians worth it. Nah, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna cast my last 3rd level as a spiritual weapon.
All right, 24 hits.
Okay, great.
That damage doesn't seem right, does it? It only rolled 1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus. That's so weird. Hold on, let's see. Damage on. It says it increases the damage by 1d8.
So it would recruit.
So yeah, it says the cast at a 3rd level is 1d8 plus 2 versus what is it? That's so weird. Wait, what?
Shouldn't it be 3d8 plus 2?
I don't know. I'm just rolling this off of Roll20.
Right. I think roll 20 did the damage wrong because it only rolled 1d8.
Yeah, it's like not even increased, but I'm looking at other spells and it looks increased. So I'll roll another d8 really fast and just add it to that.
All right. 12 points of force damage to this fella. And are you falling back, Nautico, or are you going to stay there?
Well, that's technically a bonus action. I'm also gonna hit him with Toll the Dead to see how his wisdom is.
11. Not that good. I think you
Yes,
just did
missing hit points.
2d12, so there's 11.
And then, yes, I will take a step back.
All right.
I'm not like first one hits.
Leela, I don't think you're within 20 feet, so you got that going for you.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, maybe not. Wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
Nice. Okay, so roll a d8. On a 1 to on a 6, on a 5 or a 6, the creature takes no action or bonus action and uses all of its movement to move in a randomly determined direction.
Want me to roll another d8?
Here, we'll go. So you want to go south?
Do I want to go like down here?
Yeah. As long as your movement will take you.
Yep.
All right. And I think that's it. That's not
I think that's it. Yep.
It's not a persistent effect. So that's what happens. And then we go to Sloth. Yeah, you don't have to save against it or anything. You're just on your next turn. You're out of the stupor.
Right.
Okay. Hold on, let me check. Sloth. What is Sloth's wisdom? 0. I don't think I want him to be risk him attacking our party members. So I'm going to tell him to just stay in here and not do anything.
All right. The Mouther, for his part, he's very slow moving, so he only comes this far. Within 15 feet of it is what it can do, and that's Nautico, and Nautico only. So the Mouther spits a chemical glob at you, Nautico, and the glob explodes in a blinding flash of light. You have to make a dexterity saving throw or become blinded until the Mouther's next turn. So you are blinded. All right. And that was the Gibbering Mouther's turn, and we go to Donovan.
I'm gonna send Proofer in, see what the heck's going on. He has 30 feet. I cannot see anything. So I'm just gonna ready Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Orla.
Okay, she's going to pop down here and firebolt him.
Nice. Nice hit. 18 fire damage.
Pop back up.
Duck back away, and we go to Nautico, who's blinded and is starting within his gibbering thing. So make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's interesting. That I have to keep making. I thought it was just a one time. Cool.
It can do it. It can reattack you every time.
Ah,
But you
okay.
made
Yeah,
your
it takes
save.
on slight effect.
Yeah, you made your save anyway, so you are all good and can act as you wish. But you're blind, of course.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just gonna do the good old, like, oh shit, I'll just hit him again with my weapon, and again, I'm just gonna cast it again. Let me just.
Ooh, just missed.
Well, I was about to say that's not even with disadvantage, but we'll go with the E. And then I will also cast.
Well, that's an interesting question. I don't think your spiritual weapon would suffer a penalty because of your blindness.
Oh, that's interesting.
But you can make an argument that it could. So yeah, no, that's interesting.
Either way, I mean,
Right.
let's go with an 8. You know, if
Right.
any roll would probably be higher. Okay, and then I will do disadvantage on another Toll the Dead.
Well, there's no disadvantage because that's a saving throw, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
But does it say it's got to be one creature you can see?
Yeah.
Yes. I gotta be able to see it. God damn it.
Right.
Yeah, so I can't cast my cantrips, and then I'll just very awkwardly like feel along the wall, just be like, ha, ha, and I'll just grab the first. Oopsies.
Whoops, sorry.
I was trying to get to Sloth, and
Right.
just I'll grab onto Sloth, like, oh, who are you? Help me!
All right.
I've gone blind.
Leela, you've recovered from your gibbering madness, and you're far enough away to be out of earshot now.
Okay, and that effect is only if I start my turn within 20 feet?
That's correct.
Okay, so I can move in.
There's no language about entering on your turn. Nope.
Oh, okay, let's go. Bonus action Hex.
Eight misses by one.
He misses, and let's.
12
There you
hits,
go.
17 damage.
And I'll throw another Divine Smite on there.
Don't even bother,
Okay.
because that was 17 damage, right?
Yep.
Great Weapon Master, he's got no kind of immunity or resistance, so he down. And let's see, I'm going to do... that's another 100 XP each.
Awesome.
I knew that would be a quick one. He's just waiting there when you come around the corner. There's no getting away from that guy. So excellent. So let's see, where are we on level 2 here? You guys are already explored a good chunk of level 2. Of course, there's more to go. You're not even through half of it yet. But I love playing two games because I love seeing what's different. The Saturday party massacred the Goblin Bazaar. They just killed everybody. And
Is Adam in that game?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Of course, isn't he that little hopping frog who's got like the insane jumping range?
Yes.
What?
He ended up
crazy.
not taking the Ring of Jumping, so he still has like a jumping range of only 25 feet, but still,
Jeez.
from a standing still, he can jump 25 feet. That's pretty impressive.
Is he playing a bullywog?
A grung,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, water deep and throat is kind of close. Makes sense.
All right.
I'm Dan. I feel so bad because he's gonna get so high level 2 in this campaign.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I can only imagine the spells he'll have access to
good
and the
luck, Dan.
chaos
Good
he'll
luck.
create from there.
Right. There's I did see Floofer was exploring down here. Just one prominent feature of this room is there's a wall of 8 foot high, 2 foot thick wall of hobgoblin skeletons and rusty armor. There's a 2-foot gap between the top of the wall and the ceiling, so you could climb over it, but it's this big wall of skeletons and armor. And it sounds like it would make a god-awful noise as you were trying to climb over it.
So that's the security system.
It might be. It very well might be, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're right at the 10 o'clock hour. Anybody got any closing thoughts or questions, etc.?
No, we did some good exploring this week.
No, we
Yep.
sure did. Yeah, you made good ground. Let me give you a screenshot of everything you did this week. I always like ending on that screenshot to show the progress. Ooh, so I can put this guy here. All right.
Did you hear anything from Nate?
No, I don't know what was up.
Hmm.
But he hasn't left the channel or the game or anything, so I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened there, but we'll see what we can find out, and hopefully he will be joining us again. If not, whenever I go below 7 players, I keep the looking for players ad open on Roll20, because I figure I like 7 players. For one, a big party does help ensure more party success. That gives them more resources, so it's harder to kill them, frankly. And I think that's all part of it. And I also like it because if like 2 or 3 people even can't show up, you still got enough people to play D&D.
Right. Exactly.
And that's
Without having to change the difficulty of the battles too.
Right. And that's primarily why I like to go up as high as 7. It's to kind of give us a little buffer against absentees. All right. Well, anyway, I will stop my babbling here and let you all go. Enjoy your upcoming weekend. I hope you all have Valentine's Day plans, and if not, that you don't suffer too much due to the awful holiday. So.
Yeah,
right.
I'm looking for the chocolates sale after Valentine.
There you go. Right.
Exactly.
There's a wise
best
man
part.
right there. Right. Nothing says I love you like discount chocolate.
Yeah, my mother may have not given, may have called me on, asked me Wednesday night. It was like, you like this candy, right? Because it's not her tradition every year to give me some candy on Valentine's Day.
I
Love
totally bagged out, and I asked my stepdaughter, who's damn near 30, so I don't want to imply she's like a kid or anything, but I'm like, should I get your mom strawberries or flowers, or what should I get her? And she said I should get chocolate covered strawberries. So that's I got
always a
cherry
good
berries.
choice.
Right,
Yeah.
right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a good one. We will talk soon.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.